Hello guys, welcome back. Now we are going to talk about the 3.2 part 3.2. We're going to talk about the exchange planning. So before we do the planning for every single LC, the first planning that should come is that the exchange planning. So we need to come up with the number of exchange, how much you exchange you want to do. Then only then we can come up the planning for the every single function. Okay. So how to do the after now just now on the 3.1 you guys know about how to do yeah you guys already list down all the LC timeline, university timeline, national timeline, and also national holiday for Korea. Now, what you have to do is that you need to come up with the exchange planning, which is for IGV and also OGV mainly. If you have IGT and OGT, list down together. And now we move on to that. The very first thing you have to bring on is that you need to bring back what you have learned on the part one, which is the goal and the SWOT analysis. Based on this, try to figure out that how many goals that you really want to have after you consolidate. Maybe it will be higher or will be the same, and based on the SWOT analysis, what kind of initiative that you want to come up to, and also the strategy that you guys want to come up to overcome the loophole over there. And that's what based on that, maybe you guys want to come up with the strategy like focus more on attraction, because the attraction is so low that leads gonna number of open that's super low and number of realization that's super low. So you guys that say that you want to emphasize and focus more on attraction after do this SWOT analysis, it's fine. So just come up with the initiative, just come up with the strategy, just come up with the number of the goal. And next, after you come up with the number of the goal, which is the most important, is that the backward planning. And from the backward planning, please fill in like the end number for the last for the next 8 months what you want to achieve, together with the current one, and do the backward planning from number of complete to finish, do backward complete to finish, and to the realization, to the approved, and to the apply, and goes back to the number of attraction, number of leads, and number of reach. So it goes back to that. When you have like really detailed number of backward planning, it will be easy for your next term, for your successor to do analyzation, like how much you have done. And on on top of that, when you come up with the backward planning and also come up with the initiative and strategy that what you want to do, especially initiative and strategy, and that's where you need the support. So example, you want to do the attraction for OGV, you want to focus more on attraction, which means that you need to list down what kind of support on attractions that you need. So discuss with your whole EB team what kind of support do you need, and over there where the other function will listen and they will come up with the functional strategy which is like will be aligned with your support. The very first one, like maybe you want to focus on attraction, mass attraction. So the one that gonna help you is marketing for OGV, B2C, and also finance to give some more money to make like Facebook advertisement example. Or maybe you want to do like material promotion to print out everything, so you need support from finance and also marketing. So everything, all of these are linked together. The goal and SWOT you need to understand first and bring that to the backward planning and list down all the support that you need. Then on the planning, when you need the support, the functional planning will be aligned to that. So make sure that everything that you need support for the exchange planning and functional planning, the timeline should be aligned. Okay, so now let's go to the tool so that we can see like how to fill in all this data. Okay, cool. So now we are on the planning tool. So if you go to the planning tool, now we can go to the example. Now we need to do the exchange planning first. Let's go to the OGV. So over here everything is blank, at least except if your LC are using this tool. For few LC that using the tools, it will be much easier for you to use these tools now, because it's easy, you already fill out everything. And after that, for those who already fill out everything since the beginning of the planning, you now need to consolidate on your goal and also the SWOT analysis, what you want to do. And from here you need to put the number, how much backward planning, right? The first one, after you know the goal and SWOT analysis, and you want to come up with a strategy. The strategy you come up over here. So strategy number one, strategy number two, and the project name is that attractions to the max, because you want to attract people. Okay, maybe this one most likely like OPS, outgoing preparation seminar, the best. Okay, outcome, you can put everything, the KPI, MOS, and over here you can list as many as possible your strategy to overcome the problem that you have, but it must be aligned with what kind of problem that you have. It's just not because you want to do, because you think that it's cool enough, but you need to come up with a strategy that really needed in your what we call to overcome what the problem that you have, so that everything will not be redundant. You can save your time, you can focus on what is the most important. And after that, we talk on the second point, which is about the backward planning. So example, like the number of the goal, basically from January, the number of real life you want to put like 30. Then after that, you need to getting lower, how many conversion rate you want to put. So December, usually number conversion rate from approved to realization is very less, so maybe you can say 31 over here. Yeah, then maybe number of realized still zero because no one go, or maybe one. Then over here maybe still one. Yeah, so do the backward planning until the beginning of September or maybe August. Okay, so that you know what is happening, and you can see the number of goal over here. When it will automatically calculate it. Okay, so, and it will be calculated together with your number since February, and we can see that the number of goal and number of actual, then we can directly do the analysis for your next term, and this is going to be really helpful for your successor. And once you have this, which is like the third point over here, is that the support that you need. So over here, you will list down all the strategy that you need and the outcome of the project, the deadline, the KPI and MOS, and go back to the our LC timeline. Over here, you will see the strategy. Fill up exactly the same strategy over here. But first, focus on your OGV main things, and after that, down here, write down whatever you want. Maybe like just now the operation, attraction to the max, attraction to the max. And example, attraction to the max, you need the support is on end of September over here. So we say that over here we make one, we say that okay, open booth four times a week. Then over here, who do you need support from? Maybe finance and also marketing. List down everything that you need from them. Example, finance, you need financial money. Okay, financial money, income. Then after that, from marketing, you need promotional material that align with national strategy. Okay, then after this, marketing will list down over here too, but 1 week before. This is gonna be like promotional material release delivered. This is gonna be promotional material release. Okay, so it will be aligned, everything should be aligned. Same goes to the finance itself. So this is how you do the synergy, everyone on the same page together with you. Okay, so this is what kind of support do you need, and this functional support will try to help you, because every single planning should come to the main business first, and after main business have the strategy, only the back office try to support the front office. Okay, so with this, I will say, I will see you on the next part. Okay, so thank you.